Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Star Wars is for everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone. For everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone.
For everyone.
Star Wars is for everyone.
Regardless of race.
Regardless of religion.
Regardless of gender.
Or mental illness.
Unfortunately, Disney Star Wars is not for everyone.
Every single Disney Star Wars show,
movie, comic book,
and video game
isn't canon.
But the expanded universe is.
Always has been.
always will be.
If you disagree,
maybe Star Wars just isn't for you.
Social media should be a place where we can
share our love of the franchise.
Without being called racist,
misogynistic,
bigots.
There's no room for pronouns.
shippers,
Dave Filoni,
or Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant.
In the galaxy far, far away. That's why.
when you feel alone in your fandom,
when someone attacks you
For ripping on fake Disney Star Wars.
Remember.
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 Remember?
Remember.
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 Remember. Remember.
Just remember,
There's way more of us.
Way more.
Way more of us.
There's way
More of us.
There's way more.
Of us.
there's way more of us.
There's way more of us.
There's way more of us.
There's way.
More of us.
There's way more of us. Way more of us.
There's way more of us.
There is way more of us. It's way more of us.
There's way more of us.
We so bored, don't fuck with your discourse. We so bored, don't fuck with your discourse. We so bored, don't fuck with your discourse. We so bored, don't discourse.
My people cried and feared us finding relief.
Holla.
White people cry so they can see us as human beings. They recognize propaganda they spew.
I am black.
And try to weaponize everything that we do.
I'ma tell you something. They spin and woke, bastardize it, appreciate it.
It says appropriated, not appreciated.
Appreciated, appropriated, whatever. Speak truth to power. Keep an eye out. Not fodder for your clickbait. Speaking of which, journalists, did you forget it's your job to provide the truth?
Bling bling, you forgot your bling bling.
We so bored, don't fuck with your discourse. We so bored, don't fuck with your discourse. We so bored, don't fuck with your discourse. We so bored, don't discourse.
Okay, it's not Friday Night Ties, but I just couldn't help myself. Hello, everyone.
What the actual fuck?
I told you would like one, but you would hate the other. I warned you ahead of time. You know, I didn't warn the chat. Hi, chat. How y'all doing? Who we got? Hope everyone had a wonderful day. I hate walking 4,000 goddamn feet in this goddamn weather.
Yeah. Well,
Because of
I also
your
have to do that
fucking utility.
Hey.
I
Hey,
know.
hey now.
Hey.
It ain't my fault. Your locators didn't
No.
their job.
No, they do. Nah, they're working on it. It's not gonna happen again. Anyway, Steve coming in with the pop and the cherry, baby. Lizard of Linux Lane, how you doing? Byron of Sidious, always fun to see you hanging out.
What's up,
Joshua?
everyone?
How you doing, Joshua? Are you having a wonderful day?
No Jason this evening?
Huh?
No Jason this evening?
I sent him the invite, of course. So we were talking about Elden Ring and the new DLC. That's what it's called, DLC. Backstage. So you beat it, right? You said you beat it, right?
I have 100% in it. I have all the
Oh my
armors. I
goodness.
have all the weapons. I have beaten all the bosses. I need to play it again because I'm feeling the itch.
Oh my goodness. And you didn't have any problems, any like situational disabilities stopping you from playing the game or anything like that, you know?
I
Where you
mean,
needed
my
to
fiance was pissed off at me whenever she woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and saw that I was still
Goodness
playing Elden Ring.
gracious. 4 o'clock in the morning. Joshua, I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. There's something going on down here that just makes me tired every other day. And I'll be so happy when it does. But can you imagine calling your child a situational disability? This idea, apparently a situational disability it's a thing. Like, I can't imagine using that term. Now, Alana Pierce, she's worked for a few of the gaming news outlets. She's not, she's not a insufferable twat, but everyone has their moments, every content creator, and I talked about this in my video. Every content creator has their moment where they take their foot and deep throat it like Debbie in Dallas. Okay. And I think this is her moment, calling your 2-year-old, talking about situational disabilities and what's the word that people scream every year or so when it comes to a From Software game? Accessibility, and equating difficulty and accessibility, thinking you need to have a difficulty slider. Have you heard these things or no?
I mean, I saw people. I saw some journalists like posting that there needs to be
They don't count.
easy mode so that way you
could.
You know,
having a 2-year-old is a situational disability. It's mind-boggling.
Get good, scrub.
Get good, scrub. Like that is the definition of a
So
From
I did learn though. Unfortunately, Miyazaki is being forced by Bandai to lower the difficulty just ever so slightly for the DLC. But
he did. He added the tiers. I mean, there's your difficulty slider.
I beat the DLC before the patch came out to lower the difficulty.
Oh, cool. So that means they tweak the difficulty. And as far as I know, that's not something new, even for From Software games.
But yeah, but this is the first time that people are complaining, like they're review bombing it to get it lower.
Oh, people are giving it negative reviews because it's too hard. I went in there with my maxed out level Uber character and I can't ruffle stomp any of the bosses. Why are you doing this to me? I'm going to cry. Bitch, it's a From Soft game. It's a From Software game. Like, what? I knew that before I even touched Elden Ring, okay? I was aware. I'm familiar with the difficulty of From Soft games, and it was never something that interested me because, well, full disclosure, I suck at most games. I'll play them as best I can, and I might get good, but yeah.
You damn right, Steve.
But see,
I don't give a shit about their opinion.
I beat it on difficulty before. It was cool because Tango Mike, how you doing? Welcome. Put in for state disability today because I have 4 children. Oh, there you go. It felt weird as everyone felt so bad for me and my crippling condition. Well, the thing is, as far as children being a disability, I'll be honest with you, I can't really disagree with it. But you don't say that. You don't get that recorded. At least not out loud. Because that's there forever. Call them fuck trophies. That's more entertaining. And we're 7 minutes into the stream. I can say fuck trophies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got 4 fuck trophies.
I don't have any yet.
See my message on Discord. What'd you send me, Josh? Where'd you send it? Joshua. Where'd you send it? I don't see it there. Oh, good Lord. Enjoy the crotch. You shameful man. Okay, Josh, I don't see anything. Where'd you send it? Hope you've been seeing my messages on Discord.
Like private DMs or just...
Hey, we don't talk about private DMs. Those are private. Fuck. I'm so stupid. So you were miraculously able to finish the Elden Ring DLC.
You're damn right. I
It's
turned
how
off
just
all. Huh?
absurdly difficult it must have been.
I mean, it wasn't
About Game
like
of Thrones.
it wasn't a walk in the park, but it was fun, and I had a
Well,
blast. It was like I saw a reel the other day, which it was like it's a scene from I think from Bleach, where it's
Mhm.
like it's like there's two types of players from Elden Ring, and there's the ones that are like it's too hard, lower the difficulty, and the other one is I think Kenpachi from Bleach saying, "This is it. This is the feeling. I miss this. The feeling of battle. Like it felt good. It felt fucking
Mhm.
like it felt challenging, but not too challenging. Like there was now the final boss. I did. It took me like 5 hours to beat that boss,
Oh,
but
that's it? That's amazing.
I still beat it.
Yes,
Still,
Joshua, I do remember, I remember your message about that. I still need to watch House of the Dragon because apparently they have a really kinky, sexy, pervy scene in the latest episode. I might
I
just
mean,
go
it's
watch
Game
that
of
one.
Thrones.
It is Game of Thrones, but apparently they went like to the umpteenth level. They went a little bit extra with it. Showed a little bit more than they normally do, but hey, it is what it is. It's HBO. Or Skinamax or whatever the hell you want to call it. Max. It's Max. What else is going on? I'm trying to delay because
I mean, you really should play. I mean, I'll play the DLC with you. I know I'll be like that guy that meme, you know, where it's like the big armored dude like helping the level 1 player out. You know,
I might check it out this weekend. I want to check out that game that I just mentioned that I can't seem to remember that I just downloaded. Wow. The free-to-play looter shooter that's called something
dark side.
Something tra-la-la. Hold on a second. I gotta go find out. This is gonna...
Apparently, you just we put one thing in his mind. He's got to go like, reaffirm it. I guess.
Okay. The first Descendant. Yeah, one of my coworkers suggested it to me. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll check it out. And I saw something else. I saw a tweet about it, so I'm gonna check it out. I might play it tonight because I ain't got no work to do tomorrow.
I mean, I also have the day off tomorrow, but I'm choosing to go in.
Select the games that appeal to your taste and capacity for time and skill. Yes, it is. It is just that simple. Like
I saw this. I did see another reel.
Maybe play a game around. Like, there's a reason why my live streams are at 8:00 at night because generally during the school year, Lanyap is in bed. Okay, right now he's on the Xbox, so he's having a good old time.
I saw this other reel where like this guy was playing Elden Ring actually, and like he dodged the golden like porcupine hippo. He actually dodged it, but then the game glitched.
Wait. Golden porcupine hippo?
Yes. It's at the very bottom of the castle. It's like the guard dog that you have to get past to go fight Mesmer at the bottom of his castle.
Can chat with you on your live stream instead. I mean, I try to respond to people who send me messages. I try to. Whenever, unless of course I respond to you like 5 times in my head and forget about it and get distracted because that'll happen a lot. They told me I'm always busy. I try to pay attention, Josh. Just shoot me a message.
If it means anything, Josh, I know this man personally. Like I have his phone number and I can call him for work stuff and non-work stuff, and he still barely answers his phone. The man is. I'm just saying, you're busy.
Most of the time, you've been calling me for bad news, fucker.
It's not. Don't shoot the messenger, all right?
It's been fucking hot, dude.
I'm very well aware of how hot it is.
Nintendo Showcase made me want to buy a Switch just for the Zelda game.
What, are you to play as Zelda?
Yeah.
People act like you've never been able to play as Zelda before. You could play her in Hyrule Warriors. You can play her in Smash Brothers. Like, it's not the first time.
I saw someone say that because they're making a Zelda game where you play as Zelda, that it is that it's quote unquote woke and replacing the male lead character. Just like no, it's a Nintendo game. Who cares?
You know what I would have loved? I would know what I would actually love to see them do.
Sit down and focus on the squirrel.
I would love to see Nintendo go back to each and every previous Zelda game, recreate them, but you get to play from Zelda's perspective. Like what was she doing? What was she doing during the time while Link was doing everything? Like, you know how in Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Zelda was training with the ninja people, and she was learning to be she learned to become Sheik. She learned to be stealthy and ninja. She kept bringing Link the items he needed during certain moments of the game. You know,
oh my god!
I feel like that would be a really cool thing for them to go back and show what Zelda was doing. Play as Zelda and show what she was doing throughout this while during the other moments wherever Link was.
I think that would be kind of cool. They'd probably make bank. I mean, it's Nintendo. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But I mean, I haven't played the Peach game. I haven't played a Mario game since Mario Maker 2. So
that's true. They're doing a Peach game. They've had Peach games before. But they
you got to play as Peach in Super Mario 2. The very second game you got to play as Princess Peach.
I heard that wasn't even supposed to be a Mario game.
It was not. It was supposed to be something else. But they did manage to reskin it basically.
Joshua, it's been so long since I watched Game of Thrones. I thought season 8 was trash. They pretty much went against every single character development that they did in the previous seasons, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
Oblivion, it's going. We're trying to avoid discussion of Acolyte because
I mean, if you want to talk about Elden Ring, I will talk about Elden Ring.
I can't talk about Elden Ring because I don't know what to. I haven't played. Again, another thing that I haven't played in forever. The only thing I'm playing right now is V Rising, and I'm at what you could call a standstill. I got 4 bosses left. Well, 5 actually, because I got to defeat Simon Belmont. I'm gonna whip his ass later after the stream because I came really close to beating him today. So I'm gonna go
actually Simon Belmont, or are you just calling him?
It's
Simon
a vampire.
Belmont?
No, his name's Simon Belmont. Yes. It's a video game with Dracula in it. And Dracula's the last boss.
So it's a Castlevania game.
They have Castlevania skins. No, it's not a Castlevania game. It's a vampire survival game. You play as a vampire. You build up your castle. You hunt down the bosses and you gain abilities. You enslave the people and turn them into blood bags, which is one of the selling points that I had for it. And there's succubi that you can enslave. So yeah, anyway. And drain their blood whenever you want to make yourself more powerful.
I don't know. I mean, if there's anything you want, if there's anything that you want to talk about Elden Ring, I mean, for anyone, you can go ahead and put it on. If we do talk about Elden Ring, we will talk about spoilers for it. And so there is that.
Well, let people play it. But oh god, if I can get into the Acolyte.
Do we have to?
We gotta talk a little bit of it. It's in the fucking title.
Yeah, well, Star Wars is in the title of the Acolyte, but there's no Star Wars.
But they have lightsabers. Wow.
And?
Yeah. So, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not even
nothing happened at the end.
Absolutely. Pretty much just nothing happened. I mean, OSHA wakes up on a bed again. I have questions. How? What the? Okay. So Smilo Ren takes OSHA's unconscious body to his ship off the planet to fuck all knows where to unknown planet. unknown planet.
That's what it's called. They couldn't give the planet a name. It's just unknown planet.
Well, it has to be unknown planet because you don't know where he is. And
I bet you he's on the planet where Ray finds Luke.
That's what I see. I thought that because of the damn rocky island and everything, but it's like, no. I mean,
Yeah, but you think yeah, but you're giving them too much credit if you think they're not going to try and pull some of that. Because, like, remember, they did that. They had that whole dark side of the island, like, where Ray went to. They never fucking explained it.
But she's unconscious the whole time, right?
Yep.
The entire time. She fell off a little ledge, fell unconscious, and
where did that gash on her side come from?
I have no fucking clue.
Also, if there was a gash, why didn't OSHA's shield it?
Legs. Huh?
Why didn't so OSHA was wearing May was wearing OSHA's gear that she knocked her out in. Where was that gash that she had a big gash on her ribs. That clearly something had cut her. But when May was wearing her outfit, there was no cut on the outfit.
And I kind of thought at the end of the last episode, Smiler Ren did some force healing on it, but he still had to bandage it up. So I'm kind of, I don't know. Maybe he just cut back on the bleeding a little bit, maybe enough. I don't know. But it's still the fact that she was unconscious, that like
the entire car.
The entire car ride. Yeah, pretty much.
Speaking of other things, so he was repaired. So y'all haven't seen it. If those haven't seen it, he was.
Oh,
we talked about it. We talked about it.
I want to get there.
Okay.
Because this episode shows that yes, Smilo Ren knew that was OSHA, but it doesn't definitively show you when Jedi Squid Game figured out that was May, because when he stuns her, Otterbox is standing behind him, and it's like,
he or they.
He smelled their cooch. They. God, no. Oh, you hurt my fucking head. Oh, Jesus Christ. Another thing this episode does is solidify that no single writer, they do not care about the passage of time. They firmly believe that light speed is instantaneous. Just instantaneous. And however, the amount of time that it took Smilo Ren to get OSHA to his island, you have
also
Jedi Squid Game go on the ship and leave the planet. I paused it and went like, what the fuck? He just
Yeah.
Because you need to go into outer space to send a signal?
By the way,
God.
if Soul hadn't moved this ship whenever he was running from the Jedi, because now he's running from the Jedi for some reason, they would have hit his ship.
Yes, but plot contrivance didn't allow it. Okay.
That they would have collided ships. Like they came in and literally almost hit him.
And what the okay. At best, this might seem like a nitpick. OSHA wakes up somewhere she has no idea. Last thing she saw was being knocked unconscious by May. And she goes and drinks an unknown liquid because that's a smart thing to do. Like, these are intentional writing. Like, they're writing this intentionally. And you write your protagonist to drink some... okay. I mean, I don't know. He leaves the planet without being noticed, like from the same relative area that Jedi Squid Game left from. So, okay. What other problems do we have? Oh, the gratuitous swimming scene, bathing in a pool, where OSHA gets to check out Smilo Ren's lightsaber personally. His personal.
Oh, by the way, he knew that was May. But
he
knew
that was OSHA.
OSHA, my bad. Yeah, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
He knew that was OSHA, and he let him follow her, or he was able to sense her murderous intent. She snuck up to him with a dagger, and then took his lightsaber and was planning on trying to kill him. But he could sense her murderous, evil intent or her dark sides.
If you're not going to join me, at least let me put my clothes on. Like,
But Soul couldn't sense. But Soul couldn't sense, May's evil. Like
that's because Soul is a pathetic man. Well, no, Smile Lorenzo, pathetic man. Because plot contrivance, because it was necessary for the writing, for the story, for the plot. Plot contrivance, one after another after another. What else we got? Leaves Kofar, can't transmit. Now, when the ship shut down, I'm kind of wondering if that was Otterbox that did that.
Possible.
Because, I mean...
Because the ship was working perfectly fine prior to...
And the transmitting was working perfectly fine until it needed to malfunction. And what in God's off... What was that line? You get... Jedi nepotism gets car sick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like...
What is... Their attempts at inserting comedic moments are just like when the ship jizzed all over May's face and Otterbox kicked her in the shin or stomped on her foot.
That's stomped on her foot.
Like what? I thought they were trying to do a serious show and they want to insert comedy. I understand wanting to put levity in your episodes and whatnot, but it just did not make. Oh, I get uneasy. You get uneasy during Lightspeed. Why? Huh?
You're a Jedi.
Why was that line in there?
Focus on the Force.
Holy
but no,
crap.
Can't have that.
Fantastic editing job. I got to bring this up. Okay. I want to bring this up because this is an absolute, just stupendous editing job on the part of everyone. So, the lovely little part, we finally get to see Jedi nepotism whip this out. Excuse me while I whip this out. Whip out her whip, her lightsaber whip. Now, even when I watched it, I went, wait a minute, that don't make sense. She goes through the motions. What?
You know what this scene made me think of? The scene
He-Man?
from no, it made me think of the scene from Family Guy when they were making fun of they were doing the Star Wars movie, and old Ben Pedo pulled out his lightsaber and it was a whip. It was limp.
Oh, it was limp. No, that's at the end of the scene. So let's check this out real quick. Whips it out, two hands, turns around, but doesn't turn around. Right? Like, it's obvious, swings it for no fucking reason, but she's wielding it with two hands and turning. And of course, that's a stunt double for some fucking god awful reason. Don't know why. But then, I got to do it blindfolded. And yeah, there's some singe marks on there, just a little bit.
No, I said on the ground.
Why would they be on the ground?
So if you notice, her lightsaber touches the ground, and it does not burn anything on the ground.
Who cares? Here's Disney Star Wars for you. Limp lightsaber. But poor editing job. And the reason why I bring that up is because 8 episodes, less than 30 minutes each, with a budget of $180 million. That was the budget of this show, $180 million. You could sit there and say nitpick this and nitpick that, but it's one of those things where you spent that kind of money and you do such a poor editing job. This is not Jedi nepotism. Okay. It's almost like she's like the shoulders. This is a more petite individual. So what we got? So they couldn't even get, it's just two different people. I don't know. Am I being nitpicky? Quite possibly. I could be. Oh, remove that.
So I have another question. So I was arguing this with my fiance while we were watching the show. So we go back to OSHA and Smilo Red, and he's like, "If you want to leave, you can leave. The ship's right there, but you might have to swim to it. But you might want to wait for the low tide because it's whatever for whatever reason." That was less like maybe 100-foot swim. Would look like I had an underwater like rock bridge. I was like, you can't swim that. You literally cannot swim that. Like I was arguing like.
Well, I mean, maybe she.
I
mean, she's not Rey, of course. Rey knows how to do everything. Lightsaber whips are fucking retarded. Okay, so would have been better, and I think they did this in the expanded universe. The lightsaber whip itself, it doesn't function like that. It doesn't just flip out like that and it's malleable because that doesn't make sense. I think what they did is the whip itself is rings of metal, and the lightsaber energy goes through those rings to make it more controllable, for lack of a better term. Slave Empire was just fucking retarded. Yeah. So, it is what it is. How do you control the lightsaber whip? They're Jedi. We can just wash that criticism away because
They're
Jedi. They're able to control. Huh?
Are they Jedi? Like, are they actually Jedi,
Technically,
sir?
According to Disney, it's Disney canon. I'm not going to argue that point. Whether you like it or not, doesn't matter if you like it or not. It is what it is. It's where they're going. And yeah. Let's see. Squid Game's an idiot. Why the ship shut down? Oh, let's see. I just can't get over she gets car sick. She gets car sick in hyperspace.
Are you criticizing a woman?
I'm criticizing the writing of this fucking show, but obviously I'm a misogynist because it's you don't like it because of women. Like, no, I don't like it because it's piss poor bad. They're setting up Saul to be the bad guy. Saul's going to take the fall. They still haven't. You have 7 dead Jedi on this planet. We're not going to tell the Jedi Council because our political enemies would gain the upper hand. What? Yeah. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet Smilo Ren is Jedi Nepo's former Padawan?
It's possible.
Look at the scars on his back. She wields a whip.
Yeah,
there's going to be some involvement. This is going to be so fucking convoluted. Next episode is going to be the flashback, and we're going to see that Jedi Saul is not the good guy that he claims to be. He's going to do some bad things. Oh Lord! But of course, when they got on the planet, the Scarecrow apparently has, I guess, the Jedi ability, the Force ability to read the area. Maybe.
What?
I can't remember.
The hell are you talking?
Star Wars theory called it something. I don't know. But when Jedi Nepo asked him, "What do you see? Like, what happened here?" She says, "What do you see?" So I guess he sensed the residual energy of the area.
Well, but that happened way before Disney, though.
I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying what happened. I understand that. I get it. So it's glaringly obvious that Saul, how they're going to do this and still maintain Episode 1. The Sith have not been seen have been extinct for a millennia or whatever the fuck the Force Scry. Yeah, something like that, Byron. The way they're going to wash this under the rug is Jedi Squid Game. Saul is going to take the fall for all the deaths, which doesn't make any sense, even at the most basic of writing levels, because why would he send a distress call if he's the one that did it? Make it make sense. Helps out. Hello.
Maybe he feels guilty because of the witches or whatever. I don't fucking know, man.
Exposition. Saul's going to be the evil man. He will take the blame. So let's see. Yeah, like I said, they don't make it all that clear when Saul figured out, and it's like the way they put it in the show implies that Otterbox is the one that told him, so he didn't even figure it out for himself. The Jedi Master, who had been Osha's master, that was her Padawan, could not sense a difference, and he's the one that said this tattoo was not here before in the forest. The one on her forehead, couldn't see that one either. Like, really?
Yeah. She had it hidden by her hair. Don't you know?
Oh, fuck all that shit. Couldn't even sense her intent when she was coming up behind her. And how many times is May's motivation going to change? I think one of the channels, one of the guys I follow, Little Platoon counted off her changes in character and motivation in upwards of like 14 different times. Like, I'm going to go do this, but I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go do this, but I'm going to change my mind and go do that. Oh, I'm going to surrender to the Jedi. But when Jackie comes to arrest her, she tries to kill Jackie because that makes sense. But you were just about to, okay. But then Smilo Ren was going to kill you, but then you run away and you don't try to do this. You don't try to side with like, my goodness. She went from wanting to surrender to the Jedi to wanting to kill May or kill Osha, not kill Osha, leave with or take on Osha's persona, leave with Saul, but then try to get more information. But then, well, she tried to kill him first. And then when Saul said, take the wheel, she did with no problem whatsoever. It's like, okay, I'm just going to help him now instead of, trying to sabotage something to make it more difficult to do anything. But then when the comms came back on and the ship came back on, she goes to send out a message to help Saul, or what she thinks is like, none of this makes sense. What the hell? Intention changed 3 times each episode. That's putting it mildly. Like, what the, oh, Lord. And then, because I know you wanted to talk about this, let's talk about the helmet. Shall we?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the helmet and why. So you first.
So, as we discussed in last week's episode, that this helmet was able to, it is confirmed to be that Corinthian metal or whatever that's called. Kurtosis.
So
where it can block.
Hold on. Focus on what last episode showed us, and then we'll talk about what this episode told us.
Last episode showed us that it could block lightsabers, but
not block them,
reflect them, whatever,
malfunction them, like just disrupt them. Right? And hinted at the idea that, take off your helmet so you can read my thoughts. It's like, wait a minute, that's not what Kurtosis. Anyway, so now in this episode, we get a little more.
It acts as a sensory deprivation, so that way he can focus on the Force instead of anything else.
Sensory deprivation. So if it's then how is Smilo able to use the Force with the helmet on, and nobody could use the Force against him? Like, what in god awful? What is this god awful fucking writing?
It's trying to say that he's more in tune with the Force than the Jedi.
Oh, of course.
That's what they're trying to say.
Doesn't make any sense. If you pull something into your story, into your universe, it needs to make sense. So if it is something that blocks, if it blocks thoughts being used against you, but why? Because he compared it to the helmets they used as younglings, the sensory thing, like the one Luke Skywalker had, like the one that Luke wore during his training in episode 4 in Star Wars. He compared it to that. And it's like, no, that still doesn't make sense, because it does a whole lot more than that. So apparently they gave Kurtosis the additional property of being able to block the Force, but it still doesn't explain how Smilo is able to reuse the Force, but whatever. Now, there's another thing. If you noticed the massive vein of what we can only assume is Kurtosis, because it was the same color as the helmet, sitting right next to the helmet. So I guess it's not as volatile and difficult and dangerous to mine as in the expanded universe. Like they brought all the positives of the metal into Disney canon, but none of the drawbacks, none of the dangers of it. Like,
no, why are you questioning a woman's writing? What is wrong with you?
I don't give a fuck.
So also, as we said, it took the helmet took lightsaber smacks. It was fine. It wasn't until whatever her name is hit him with a physical attack with the back end of a lightsaber.
Well, at least they made it brittle, like in the expanded universe.
Anyway, as we saw, it was taking hits from lightsabers.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
And was not cutting through it, right? So how he repaired it was with a welding stick, like with a little like blowtorch weld, like a little pin-sized welding, like
almost like a plasma torch.
Yeah, plasma torch, which lightsabers are pretty much. Which lightsabers, if I'm not mistaken, burn hotter than plasma torches, and do the exact same thing, except they're more solid.
So are you trying to say that, this helmet that is supposed to affect lightsabers and plasma, which, I guess lightsabers could be considered plasma weapons, plasma energy, and is able to disrupt them, but has absolutely no effect. It has no Ben Affleck on the plasma torch that he uses to repair it, because make it make sense. How about that?
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
Yep.
The episode ends because, seriously, boring as hell. And I think it was a longer episode. I think it was It was at least 30 minutes, even like with intro and the credits, because the credits are like 5 fucking minutes. My God. Ends with Osha putting on the helmet because, yay, the Jedi lied to you. And using the Force, not using the Force, doesn't mean that your skills get worse. You're full of the Force, full of something, Disney Star Wars. So now Osha puts on the helmet, and May is tied down to a bed. Table, whatever. It's a bed. You lay on it. For Jedi Squid Game to do heaven knows what else and explain what happened. What actually happened. I'm going to explain to you. You're going to listen. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, God. And where the hell is Jedi Squid Game even going when he fucked off through light space? Where's he going? Does he know? How does he know where Osha is? If he's going to find Osha, how does he know?
He can sense her in the Force.
He can sense her in the Force, but I can't sense the motherfucker directly behind me. That's May and not Osha. Oh, how'd you like when she reset the droid by pressing 2 buttons like a phone?
Yeah.
The lights went from
basically
blue to
killed her
red.
sister.
Killed it. She fucking killed him.
Didn't actually destroy it, but she killed
reset his personality, which is for a droid that's killing him.
Yeah.
I love Disney Star Wars. It's so much fun.
Her sister's basically her best friend, and killed it. Just dead. Like, its personality is gone. It's dead. It's not coming back that we know of.
The worst part about all this is there is legitimate opportunity to have good shows, and we don't get them. We have legitimate opportunities to have interesting characters, more developed, interesting characters, but for some reason we just don't get them. Funny thing, Osha is putting on the helmet. Yeah. So.
Yeah, she is put on the helmet.
Oh God, please no, Yoda.
Meaning she's gonna turn.
No. She's evil.
She's turning to the dark side.
Oh, we got 2 more episodes to suffer through this nonsense. Having to go this long to get to the end of the story to find out, gee, what are you going to do to it? What was that you sent me? Leslie Headland. The reason why they wanted to do the helmet on Smiler Ren is because of their love for Elden Ring. And when you summon someone in from Elden Ring, they're usually not wearing any armor. And it's like, Leslie and Headlamp referencing Elden Ring as inspiration for one of her characters.
She probably isn't doing that because Elden Ring was popular at the moment her show was being aired.
She based Smilo Ren on "Let Me Tank Her,"
"Let Me Solo Her,"
or "Let Me Solo Her." Like, what are you like? That's a joke. That's got to be a troll. And of course, the shill websites, the usual suspects. It's really good, even though the audience score is shit.
It's fun.
It's fun. He Vadered. I almost want to see what's Grizzy doing. Let's see. We haven't watched him in a while. He's apparently he does his watch along. No, that was last night. Oh, no, he's live right now. I think. Let's see. Star Wars shows. Let's check this out. Oh God. I'm sorry. I do apologize for this, but
yes, Race Grandoff is the first one.
The very fucking first one. Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, prepare your rears.
I'm very proud of Disney, golf clap, for finally mastering HBO's hit show formula, which was pioneered
Wait, this is from episode 5. God damn it! Oh, well,
Yeah,
let's watch it
I
anyway.
must have, didn't you already play this last week?
No, we didn't watch it last week. I don't think so. No. Let's see. The chat will know.
Game of Thrones.
Jesus Christ, are we still doing this? Let me guess. This episode was the Red Wedding, right? Because, people died.
Now, is episode 5 of the Acolyte Star Wars' version of the Red Wedding? I saw some people saying that last night on social media.
How dare you? How dare you compare anything coming out of Disney, Star Wars, Disney, period, to the Red Wedding? Like, what? The first few seasons of Game of Thrones were fantastic. Kind of started going downhill after season 4, 5, and 6, depending on your point of view. Season 8 was shit. But don't you dare, like anything, comparing that to the Red Wedding. What the hell is wrong with people?
A lot of things.
Oh, he eats paint chips.
On Twitter, it was like the Red Wedding.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This hurts my soul.
But for Star Wars fans.
Are you shitting me?
Tourette's guy. That's some classic YouTube right there. And I do mean classic. If you ever want a good laugh, go watch that dude's channel. He doesn't make videos anymore, but
See, a lot of people criticize the lightsaber fight scenes and behind and all the stuff. I didn't really have too much of a problem with it because I watch them for what they are as they're happening. Other channels will sit there and go out there scene by scene, frame by frame, oh, you missed this, you missed that. But again, I've mentioned, how I think about lightsaber fights between Jedi, where what's coming. So even if it might look like your opponent is swinging wildly to the left, well, the reason why you're not there is because you knew that was coming. You know what I mean? And yes, I'm sorry. I am very much aware that I'm making excuses for piss poor writing. I understand that. But hey, it's what I do. It's how I think. They are Jedi.
Are they?
You keep saying that. Oh, God.
Try and contain myself.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Oh, she's gotten them on.
She's gotten what?
Huh?
What are you saying? Oh.
Nothing. I was going to say something derogatory that could be clipped and sent and maybe make it sound like I'm attacking someone, but I'm not going to do that.
I wasn't attacking if you're admiring their looks. Or admiring features that you would like to do things with.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Yor just got kicked in the stomach.
No, Yor got kicked. Yor did fuck all of anything last episode. Like, that's such a shame. Again,
died like a bitch.
Died like a... Like, they didn't have to do that to him. They could have made him a little bit more interesting, done a little more character development. They could have done a little more character development between Osha and Jackie, instead of.
Oh, but don't you know? Don't you remember in this episode? Because it's hard to tell with all the fucking nothing happening. The dude was like, why would you even pursue a relationship with her? He's questioning her sexuality because he knows she was in love with that one Padawan that he killed.
Well, she's a Jedi, and Jedi don't follow.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
the heart.
You know what I mean? You know the scene. You know the scene I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he questions her about the relationship. Pursuing any sort of relationship with Jackie because Jackie's a Jedi. And Jedi do not. You know what I mean? They don't do that.
He said something. He said like
they do not bump.
Why would you? Yeah, why would you pursue someone who couldn't go deeper with you? He literally said that.
Deeper, yeah.
He literally. This is word for word, almost. I know. I'm telling them, not you.
Deeper, baby. Ooh, Nimrod's yipping like a bunch of dolphins. Seals, clapping seals. At a pod reunion over the Star Wars Red Wedding. Same shriekers who bitched and moaned about the Red Wedding.
That wasn't even a main character.
Whoops. This was just the problem I don't necessarily have a problem with Smilo Ren using the Force during the fight. I have a problem with no one else using the Force during a fight. Like, if one can do it, why can't the other ones do it? And of course, the number one criticism is, where are the main characters? Where are the named characters? Where is Saul during all of this? Where is Jackie during all this? If either one of them had been there during this fight, it would have gone a bit differently.
Have you seen there was a I can't remember if we watched the video together, or if you sent it to me or I sent it to you. I saw something about how like someone explained why Jackie was able to go toe to toe with the Sith guy.
The excuse people are using, actually, what they're doing, I think I saw that somewhere, but one of the defenses is comparing it to Obi-Wan going toe to toe with Darth Maul. And what people seem to forget is that Obi-Wan lost that fight. Obi-Wan lost that fight. And he won because he tricked. He got, a slight single solitary mistake. So, not to mention the fact that Obi-Wan was not an early years Padawan like Jackie.
He was about to graduate.
He was about to become a knight. And that act, him fighting Darth Maul and defeating Darth Maul, moved him up to knight status.
Basically, it let him skip the test. It's like you killed a Sith.
Now, with Jackie, they could have done it so much better. They could have made it to where she was holding her own for a little while because she surprised Smilo Ren, but then have Smilo Ren slowly gain the upper hand, and when going for the killing blow, have Yord come in and save the day. And then all of a sudden, 2-on-1. Maybe that's fun for Jackie. Who knows? But they could have given Yord more of a fight more of a hero's battle, whatever. Or have somebody else come in to help Jackie in the fight.
Saul was just watching. So,
Saul was just watching all his people die because who gives a fuck? It's just, I'm not complaining about any of the characters' death. I'm just complaining that they didn't do more with them. They could have done just, again, missed opportunities.
That was cool.
That was cool. Awesome. Oh, God. I mean, I can't deny, regardless of my thoughts on whether or not Jackie should have been able to go toe-to-toe with Smilo Ren, I did enjoy the fights. I did enjoy them going at each other. I did. It was fun to watch. I just didn't think it should have gone on that long.
Was that a double?
Double penetration, baby. Celebrate.
That was a triple penetration, actually.
What am I watching right now?
You guys are fags.
Oh.
Hey,
Dude, don't make that face.
You're not gonna stick.
Don't make that face. Obi-Wan was never more powerful than Anakin.
He was no. Obi-Wan. So here's the reason why Anakin lost to Obi-Wan. Anakin,
the high ground, the dumbest fucking thing in the world.
No, there is actual reason.
No, there isn't. It's fucking dumb because Anakin. I went back and watched that fight on
He said more powerful. No, but Anakin, Obi-Wan is more experienced. Anakin still hadn't mastered everything. He was a Jedi Knight, not a master. And he was physically he was more powerful, but also Anakin was at odds with himself whenever the whole Order 66 happening. Him struggling, having internal struggle, being trained as a Jedi, him killing innocent people, turning to the dark side. It basically fucked with his whole mojo, and he was going off of pure anger, which is a emotion, which yes, it is a powerful emotion, but it's not emotion he had yet mastered as a Sith. And so him, and also, part of him did not want to have to fight Obi-Wan.
Correct. So I went back and watched the whole lightsaber scene on Mustafar, and
it's experience versus talent, basically.
Yeah. And yeah, I still hold by my belief that the fight between Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul was better. What I was seeing in Obi-Wan versus Anakin on Mustafar was just, it was all the overhand shit and spinning and turning and spinning and turning. It's like over and over and over again. It's like they're just doing it's the same moves over again. It was just like, I don't know. I understand everybody just loves that lightsaber fight scene. But my problem is, the whole scene at the end where he says, I have the high ground. Anakin did a leap exactly like that against Obi-Wan earlier in the fight.
Well, the theory is that
And had no problem.
Obi-Wan baited Anakin because he knew that was the move Anakin was going to do because he taught Anakin that move.
Or because he maybe, I mean, okay, I guess there's more justification because he did it earlier in the fight. I still think, though, Darth Maul fight is better. I stand by it. I'll die on that hill. I loved it. My favorite lightsaber fight scene, period.
And you could have that.
They're coming out with a Lego Sarlacc pit, and I want it because of the skiff. I want it. I don't give a fuck about the Sarlacc. I want the skiff. Anyway.
Something yicky in my mouth, are you?
Oh, and there's the other Lego set that they're coming out with that I have no intention of buying is the fight between the witch. It's the fight on the platform between the witch and Ahsoka with a few other. And it's got what's his name, Thrawn, or Wish version of Thrawn, and I think it's got one of the stormtroopers in it. And they had an opportunity to get my money, but they decided not to, because if they ever make a minifigure with the gold face, I've said it before, I'm gonna end up buying the set or just picking it up on eBay, because I do like that. I do like that stormtrooper outfit with the gold face. It looks very Roman. I like it. What the hell is about to happen here?
Swear on my mother's life, I'm not going to stick anything yicky in your mouth.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Did nothing.
Yeah, no shit, because plot contrivance. It did nothing. It hit him in the shoulder and did nothing. And yes, everyone talking about there's a dark side ability to ignore energy or have a higher saving throw versus energy. Hello?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know.
Is this torture?
Nothing. Oh my jeez.
She's doing ASMR while she's reacting to the show.
I would like to volunteer to take this old bird out of her misery.
He's left Yord alive. Why did he do that? I'm not complaining.
And why exactly aren't you complaining?
So many times during that fight, Smilo Ren just left people alive after killing all the red shirts. And you wonder why it's being criticized. They wonder why it's being criticized. You don't like it because women. It's like, no, I don't like it because he went from slaughtering all the red shirts to not killing named characters until they're supposed to die.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's got to be more dramatic.
Yord is young and enthusiastic,
fucking same person?
and handsome.
Complaining. And why exactly aren't you complaining?
No, he's just making fun of him
person.
for liking. He's just making fun of for the dude for liking a man. That's basically what Grizzly's doing.
Oh, whatever. Some people shouldn't shave, like me. Keep your beard. It's better with your beard, dude.
And handsome.
Yord's handsome. Okay.
Come on, son.
Now, there's one part that I did not like.
Come on, Goat.
Where is it?
Come on.
When Smilo did the jabs with the lightsaber.
Which one? When he killed the Padawan?
No. When he's fighting Saul right here, and he just like jabs forward like a piercing weapon, and I'm like, I don't know. That's definitely me being nitpicky. Yes, I got it. But a lightsaber being used in that manner when all you have to do is swing down, just swing down, just go forward, swing down, diagonal, boom, done.
Did you just call Master Soul the goat?
Come on, Goat.
Goat. Oh Lord.
Come on, champ.
This woman is nuts.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, see, I did.
Oh my god!
Oh, dude! Shut up! Shut up!
The fighting is freaking insane.
Calm down, bitch.
Now, one criticism of that whole scene is, why are you smashing him in the face with your lightsaber when you could just bring the dangerous part down? If you have an opening to kick him in the gut, or if you have an opening to smash him in the face, it would make more sense to swipe him across the gut. But I just thought of it. I just thought of a defense of this whole thing. God damn it. See,
oh, yeah.
I actually have the ability to destroy my own argument. So she knows. Oh, fucking God damn it. Too far. That's what she said.
Freaking
Oh, shut up.
Calm
We're gonna
down,
get to this
bitch.
part. Okay, boom. So, I mean, does Jackie know what the helmet does? So if she knows what the helmet does, and she knows that a lightsaber smash is not going to do anything, so trying to get the upper hand, trying to put Smilo Ren at a disadvantage, she's trying to smash the helmet and get it off of him, get the helmet out of commission. Just destroy my own fucking argument. So, wow. It almost makes sense why she did this. Fuck. Yeah, that's not necessary. And you're dead.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. I had no care or concern. I mean, it was a bit shocking when they killed Jackie, but
we barely knew her.
I barely knew anything about her. You know? As Steve comes in, the neck didn't have a helmet on. Yep. So wait, what you got, Josh? Anakin wasn't just parry thrust good. Dodge, parry, crawl, dodge, parry, crawl. What's the name of the movie? Yellowbeard? Anyway, old 80s movie. Stagger, crawl, trying to find the treasure. I'll describe it enough and Steve will remember what the movie is. Wasn't just arrogant for his own good. He was also arrogant to a fault, plus Obi-Wan prodded him into making the wrong move. Yes, we know. I know. She's not dead. She was only stabbed with a lightsaber. She's got 35 stomachs and 15 lungs. No! But yeah,
and 2 hearts.
I didn't feel anything. It was a shock for the sake of shock because, well, Disney actually killing named characters. But then again, at the beginning of the whole thing, we knew everybody's got to die. Saul's got to die. And I wouldn't be surprised if
anyone who sees this red lightsaber has to die, including Keon Mundi or whatever his name is.
Which means the twins have to die. They've already written themselves an out to make sure episode 1 is okay. Because again, Saul is going to take the fall. Jedi Master Saul is going to take the fall for all this. He's going to be blamed, swept under the rug. Everybody's going to be dead. Or it could be even worse, and they make Smilo Ren here Darth Plagueis. You ready for that?
That was my theory. I told you.
That's a lot of people's theories. Or he's a Knight of Ren or some shit, the first Knight of Ren. We'll see. Or it'll be nothing. It'll be a nothing burger. Stabby stab.
All right, everyone. Shill face compilation time. Let me know in the comments who has the best shill face.
Oh no! What kind of reaction?
Oh! That one was quick, so here it is in slow motion.
Now, as you're watching it, and you go, "Oh shit!" Yeah, that's understandable because it's a bit of a surprise. Happens very suddenly, but the way some of these guys and gals, they prolong the reaction for views, and I guess I can understand that because they have a channel, they're content creators, sort of, and they have an audience who.
Well, they also have to react for to be considered fair use. They have to give it.
Oh no! No! They're just watching it. They do not have this stuff on the screen.
Criticistic commentary, I guess.
No, they have as far as I know, the reaction channels, they have a timestamp on as they're watching it, so that people can watch along with them, and so you can see what they're reacting. Grizzy goes in and does all the fucking heavy lifting for this shit, and puts the scene on there to show everyone else what they're reacting to. Now, Grizzy goes hard and heavy into the fair use paint by only showing a few seconds of what they see,
and then also making comments. And that's why he also puts like clippets from other things in it, so that way it's a version of commentary. So that way he doesn't get flagged by the YouTube.
Oh, I think his channel got demonetized for a little while for hate speech, for being hateful.
Of course it did.
And it's like, yeah.
Mascot. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Oh shit! Okay.
Okay. You gonna live?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Oh fuck! There's a pause, baby, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, this guy probably makes this face all the time, you know, because
I was about to say.
Cheers, crap.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Why hands? Why? The hell was that? Oh, what happened?
My Chrome literally updated, like updating now. I was like, I didn't want to update. Updating now.
If you're gonna die on stream, this has to be one of my jokes. Well, I mean, you've been slacking.
I mean, I've been slacking.
I'm talking to Steve.
Oh, come on, guys. Can't we all just be glad she's dead?
God damn it. I really liked her.
Why? What was it about her? Like, you don't know anything about her character.
You know what I'm more upset about right now? That her character death that really is just pissed me off is that not only did that Chrome relaunch, so I'm building a deck, a Magic the Gathering deck right now while we're streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And all the progress that I just made. I finally got it to 100 cards.
Oh,
All 100
no.
cards to finish building this deck. Gone.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It doesn't allow
Gone.
you to
I know I have to hit the save button, and it relaunched before I hit the save button. So all 100 cards that I just chose to put in this deck, gone.
Well, you already know most of them, right?
No,
So I shouldn't know.
I don't know most of them. I'm using EDH Rec so that I can see the cards that have good synergy with my commander, and gone. Just fucking gone.
Oh,
son of a bitch! God fucking damn it!
Oh no. Okay, let's suffer some more.
But maybe she'll be okay because it's lightsaber was it.
Oh my God, she said it. She fucking said it. Hold on. Hold on.
But maybe she'll be okay because
Maybe she'll be okay.
it's lightsaber was it.
Okay,
Yeah, she
I'm
said
not
the
going to
thing.
pause it. Hold on.
I really liked her.
But maybe she'll be okay because it's lightsaber was it.
this is
Maybe she'll be okay because it's a lightsaber. Like, what the fuck?
why Disney has ruined lightsabers, because every time now when this happens, some idiot's going to come along and say,
But maybe she'll be okay.
Maybe she'll be okay.
You really didn't know it was me.
God, he's so hot. I'm sorry.
White whore.
I mean,
The Jedi like you, my
now this whole scene people criticize because they're both the bad guys. You know, they're responsible for multiple deaths of Jedi, but you know, we have to save them, protect them. Like, for some reason, Jedi Squid Game. I swear to God, the next episode better be some sort of. I know I'm giving the writers way too much credit, but can't wait to see what this explanation is. It's gonna be shit. It's gonna be nonsensical garbage. Mind control with Kelnaka attacking what's his name that killed himself. That's all. That's we all know that's part of it. Where'd you go?
Yep, I'm here.
Call me Sith.
Ooh, confirmed.
That doesn't really confirm he is a Sith. He just
Oh, fuck off.
says that they'll call him that.
Surprise.
Napo.
all right, we got more shill faces.
Oh! Oh!
Wow. I get it.
Wow, look at that.
Just-
double shill face.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
God, Redhead might have the biggest shill face of the video. I guess she's had a lot of practice in her other line of work.
Damn.
Okay, that's somebody suck.
He's fucking brutal. Give them no more credit. The horse shit has to be done and over with. You got 2 more episodes,
A horse
Byron.
cock. What the fuck?
2 more.
Jesus.
Why isn't he using the Force? They have the ability to use the Force. He can use the Force against them, but he don't.
This is fucking awesome.
Dude, you need to get banged bad.
Oh. Motivation change.
I thought they were about to get down.
What the
What?
It seems the Acolyte will not be contradicting Star Wars canon, and no one will survive to tell of the Sith sighting.
What the fuck are you talking about? Master Soul is back at the ship.
But, clearly he can't go back to headquarters and file a report because that would mess up
Does
Star
that in the
Wars
very
canon.
next episode.
He
Does that in
tries
the
to, but he doesn't say Sith. He does not say Sith. We were ambushed. They knew we were coming. Doesn't say anything about anything. And more. Oh God, this is going to lead back. So, we're going to go through predictions. As I got a funny feeling Jedi nepotism was there on the planet 16 years ago or whatever. She was there, and she's part of the whole cover-up. She has to be. Absolutely has to be.
So why can't he just contact the Jedi on Coruscant from the ship like he did in episode 2?
Yeah.
Stupid bitch. Yeah.
The fuck was that?
An old Sonic thing?
I
don't know.
What, huh? What's that?
I was just answering your question.
This was like prequel territory combat.
Fuck off, cunt.
I really do like this show. I don't care what people say. This is a good show. This is a great show.
Fuck you. Fuck off.
Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.
Absolutely. Let's give this a like.
I'm very proud of Disney. Golf clap.
Shut up. Give it a like. We love Grizzy. He does all the hard work. He does all the heavy lifting. He does all the suffering. So we don't have to, for the most part. He actually goes through and watches these people, like watches their streams in full. And I tried, and I can't. It hurts. It hurts my brain so much, man. I just can't do it. For the love of all that is holy, there are force users of many cults and cultures in the EU that were not, Yep. So next episode, we get the flashback of what really happened. But here's what really happened. Almost like the end of Clue, except worse.
I haven't seen it, so.
What?
I haven't seen Clue.
You've never seen Clue? Oh God, you've never seen Clue. So
isn't the one with Tim Curry in it? Not Tim Curry. Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Sorry, didn't mean to frighten you. You're a bit late for that.
I do love Tim Curry though. He's a great actor.
Yeah. So the things that they are alluding to that is supposed to be, it's a mystery, and failing absolutely fucking miserably with this mystery. Every time they bring up something that could be a mystery, it is solved within 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes of the show. Like they either show you or you easily figure it out in the same episode. So the obvious Jedi nepotism is going to end up being Smilo Ren's former teacher, right?
Yeah,
and
probably.
Something happened where he went too far and was kicked out. Jedi Squid Game is going to be blamed for all the deaths, all of them. And
he was a rogue Jedi.
He was a rogue Jedi that somehow, how they're going to figure it out? But they're still the twins, so maybe they're going to claim that he was training them on the side after Osha left the Jedi Academy.
Who knows, man?
I think there was something that's insinuated that, Osha left the Jedi Academy of her own decision, but Smilo is insinuating that it wasn't her decision or she was tossed away. Oh, God. It's like people are doing better writing than the actual writers. The movie was released in theaters with 3 different endings. Yep. They released 3 different endings in different theaters all across the country. And people talking about the endings. For Clue. What? We're talking about Clue.
Oh.
Yeah. Clue has 3 different endings. And when they sent them out, they sent different endings to different theaters all across the country. It wasn't until, I guess, the VHS or DVD release. Oh, God, VHS.
How does that make you feel?
I'm going to be 50 in 3 weeks. What do you mean? How does that make me feel? I'm 50. So, haha.
So you wouldn't. So for your birthday, we gotta get you a walking cane.
I fucking needed one today. That's like when I'm walking, when I'm busting my ass trying to get shit done out in the field, I'm fine because the joints are moving, the legs are moving, all the tendons, everything's getting all loose and everything. I sit down for 5 minutes in my truck. I get out to go talk to one of my technicians, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, that was a bad idea. My ankle hurts, my knee hurts, my back hurts. I'm walking like a fucking 90-year-old man who just got in a car wreck. That's like, oh boy, don't do that. My God.
Yeah. We do a lot of walking for our job, ladies and gentlemen.
A considerable amount. I just want a normal day. We're just normal men. Oh, so what we got going on? We got 2 episodes of the Acolyte, and then, are you going to see Deadpool at the theater?
Yeah,
I am.
yeah. I've already been making plans with friends to go see it.
Thursday night?
Probably. Opening night, probably.
Okay, we'll talk later.
I can always just add to the group chat. Just don't.
Your
just,
body
you know,
is a
you-
temple, ancient, crumbling, and probably haunted. Yes, indeed. Kilter was a treasure. I'm a lost treasure. A fucking lost treasure. What else is there to talk about? Any good
yes.
games coming out?
I mean, there was a game that I saw that was interesting. But you can always just play some more Elden Ring. That's always a
You can
good
always just play some
choice.
more Elden Ring. Look, I'm playing that other game that I forgot the name of it already.
V Rising?
Huh? I'm probably gonna play. I'm gonna try to. I am definitely gonna go after Simon Belmont, at least once or twice, before I try out that other game. Then I'm gonna go see real quick. Oh, my memory is such fucking Swiss cheese. What the fuck is it? I just downloaded the goddamn thing. The First Descendant. God damn. The First Descendant. Question about the level of godhood. Let's see. Which one was that question? What would have happened if Anakin bested Obi-Wan without the high ground and killed Sidious and achieved godhood at his FP? What's FP? At his FP in the Force if he hadn't got cut and burned.
I mean, they had the.
He would have ruled. He would have ruled the galaxy.
Here's what you can do. You can go back and play the old PS2 version of Revenge of the Sith because they had that alternate ending. If you want to play the alternate ending.
Oh, Full Potential. Yep, they had the alternate ending where he kills Sidious. Tango Mike, my goodness. Biofreeze funds stuff saves lives. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Tango Mike, for supporting our bad habits. Thanks for the support. Definitely appreciate it. Let's put you up here. Tango Mike coming in with the 5. You are wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are awesome. Everyone is awesome. Everything is awesome.
No.
Oh, Lego's awesome.
Don't sing that song. Last thing I need is another fucking song stuck in my head.
A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. And I thought me and Qui-Gon Jinn could talk the Federation into maybe cutting them a little slack. But their response, it didn't thrill us. They locked the doors and tried to kill us. We escaped from that gas, met Jar Jar and Boss Nass. We took a bongo from the scene and something, see the Queen. We all wound up on Tatooine. That's where we found this boy. Oh my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. But he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, singing soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. The bad thing is that song totally fucking ruined the original song. I
Why
can
did you
still
sing?
remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew because every time I get to the chorus, I start wanting to sing in my, this here Anakin guy. Oh, bye, bye, Miss
Well,
American Pie.
Josh, we'll never know how powerful Anakin.
Yeah, I mean, it's all a matter of like we can speculate all day long.
The best speculation we can get for how powerful Anakin would be is just look at Luke in the extended universe.
The expanded universe doesn't exist. Remember, it doesn't exist. They decanonize it and just sit there and they decanonize it only to cannibalize it, to mine.
I'm just saying, basically,
and bastardize it.
Basically, like if you want like an idea of how powerful Anakin could have been, just look at Luke in the expanded universe. It's the best way I can put it.
Just imagine how powerful potential Vader. I mean, wasn't there like
there was a what if comic
Yeah.
where Vader
what are they called? What are the Star Wars what if called?
What if? I'm pretty sure.
No. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Okay, sorry. Star Wars What If comics. They're called something else. Oh my god, what the hell just happened?
What happened?
Infinities. They are the Star Wars Infinities. Because Lego's putting out a set with one of the storylines from Star Wars Infinities. It's got a white Darth Vader. You had sent that to me.
Yeah, it's a Lego set too.
Yeah, the Dark Falcon. I have no interest in it. Not even for the Jar Jar.
No, but I know didn't you want the white Vader?
It's not enough. It's not enough for me to spend that kind of money on the Millennium Falcon. I'm more interested in. They're coming out with they're doing a re-release, or I guess a rebuild of Star Destroyer, and I'm fucking getting that one. I've been missing out on Star Destroyers after Star Destroyer. I'm getting the next one that comes out. I'm gonna sit it next to the what's the name of the goddamn ship?
Oh
God,
the Millennium Falcon?
No, at the beginning of New Hope.
Oh, you mean
Rebel
ship? Oh, I don't fucking know.
Fucking hell. My brain's not working. It's borderline shutdown mode.
Well, I mean, you've been watching Star Wars.
Tantive 5. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, I've been watching Star Wars. That was such a boring fucking episode. Okay. No, it looks good to me. The Tantive 5. What you been printing?
Well, recently I printed some name tags that we can use for our D&D initiative board tracker.
Yeah,
so basically,
you mentioned that last week.
I did.
I think so. Or you may have told me on the phone.
Basically, I've been printing. So we have a dry erase board that sits behind us whenever we're playing D&D, and I printed out like basically my players' characters' names, so that way I could put them on the board. Like I glued some magnetic strips in the back of them so that they stick to the dry erase board. Now instead of having to write their names down every fucking time, I could just move the magnets around, and now, bam.
Initiative ducks.
No, Steve, I don't use initiative ducks. We were using a dry erase board and markers. That's basically it.
Kevin Feige came out and said that the Fantastic Four film hints at taking place in an alternate universe, because that's what we need for Marvel. More alternate timelines.
Because why couldn't you just put the Fantastic Four in the mainline universe? What's so fucking wrong with that?
Disney Marvel. The first family of Marvel. They're not going to do it right. They won't be able to do it right. I can't wait to see what they do with this female Silver Surfer.
Supposedly there's going to be
Rule 34 all over the place.
Supposedly there's going to be 2 Silver Surfers.
Yeah,
supposedly.
Supposedly. Luke from you is about half his power like Anakin in a way. And because I didn't read any of the expanded universe. I heard stories, I heard stuff about it, but
again,
I was all about the movies.
Well then, if you want to do that, just to say, look at Luke and double his power, and that's. I mean, Anakin was able to hold back the.
How powerful is
the-
Anakin? He is as powerful as the writers make him. Just remember
I
that.
mean,
Just realize that.
This is a feat that Vader has, which is Anakin. There was in the very first Fallen Order game where you're playing as Cal Kestis.
Okay.
What's her name? His teacher, or the black Jedi lady he met on his trips. She threw her
The
lightsaber.
black actress that's in every fucking thing and looks the same in every goddamn thing under the planet. Her?
Anyway,
Sorry, she does. She it's the same woman. It's the same actress with the bald head, right?
I don't know. Point is, they're at the bottom of an ocean. I don't now. It's still the bottom of an ocean. It's like really, really fucking deep. And she throws her lightsaber into the glass wall, shattering it, putting all that pressure of the ocean on Vader, and he holds it back. So that's
oh god, that's the one where they copied it in Obi-Wan.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Breaking into the temple on Mustafar, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they copied it. And it's like, okay, how can the same thing happen to the same guy twice?
I liked that game, by the way. I thought it was a good game. But then again, I think it was basically Star Wars Dark Souls, honestly.
It's a Souls-like. Mm-hmm.
It's a Souls-like game, correct, yes.
One more fun thing. One more game to add to the list of stuff that I'm going to try and play eventually before I die.
It's a good game. It is legit a good game. I enjoyed it.
Are there any other games coming out this year to pass the time? Oh, there was something on V Rising that there was supposed to be an announcement today. I need to go check that out. As I send my minions out to pillage the land. I'm gonna hunt down a vampire hunter, whip his ass. It's 9:27. We still got a half an hour left. What else are you printing? So wait, did you stop printing the Pokemon stuff in miniatures, or are you just focusing on one thing?
That was realistically just a test to see how we would have done if we went to a convention and sold them. We sold pretty much almost all of them. We made like $80 off of it, so.
I thought the Inquisitor Fortress was on Mustafar. Taiwanese Pokemon.
I don't know, Steve. I honestly don't know. I mean, it could be the same planet. Planets are massive. It doesn't just because I don't think the entire planet was a lava planet.
No, I just or were both of them okay? Well, okay, hold on. Let's find out. What
we
is
have
Star
the internet.
Wars?
Fallen Order, I think, or it's Fallen Order, Survivor, and then there's supposed to be going to be a new one coming out soon. Not soon, but at some point.
And what's his name? Kestis?
Yeah, Cal Kestis.
Braca. I want to survive the purge. Blah blah blah. No, Planet Braca. Inquisitor. Fortress Inquisitorius. I guess that's what it was. Cal Kestis breaks into Fortress Inquisitorius, an underwater stronghold on the moon Nur. So we stand corrected. Is that the same? I guess that's the same one that Obi-Wan broke into.
It looked the same. It looked the exact same.
Obi-Wan.
You would think they would move that fortress after.
Do you think they would have put more again
security
criticisms for it? More security. The same thing happens twice. I mean, it just says Fortress Inquisitorius. What planet? Obi-Wan on in? Oh, it's a different planet. Oh no, okay. Planet Mapuzo. They proceed to rendezvous. No, that's not right. Lands on. I'm curious. Obi-Wan episode. I guess it would. I don't know what episode it would have been. Inquisitor's Dark Secret, and I really don't care. That's too much work that I put in through. What other sort of news is going on in the world today? Planet Unknown foreshadowing intensifies. Luke Skywalker to making a seat. Oh, so they're doing a Ahsoka season 2, huh?
Probably.
I guess that got greenlit.
You know, Dave Filoni's got to make sure his baby gets on the big screen.
Yeah. Who are they going to get to replace Ray Stevens' character?
They're not. They're just going to kill off his character.
Oh, God, please. He's going to die off screen, kind of like Chadwick Boseman. Like, fuck off. They can't do that. That was the only real interesting character in the whole show.
I mean, Hayden was there. But then you got Vadered.
Oh, see. Memory? Remembering all that garbage. Let's see. Canadian owned Republican, blah, blah, blah. Well, publication Collider spews. Whatever. I don't even care. Still working on your magic deck?
Yeah.
Try it again.
I should probably
hit save multiple times. George Lucas did say that Anakin was twice as powerful as Yoda and Sidious. Okay.
Again, yes.
Anakin's only as powerful as the writers make him in the story.
Again, but also you got to remember it's experience versus talent. And 9 times out of 10, talent will usually beat experience. Experience will usually beat talent.
Yeah. The end of the stream is getting relatively quiet. We don't have much to talk about.
I mean, we kind of got to our meat and potatoes. I mean, I could talk to you more about Elden Ring, that's for sure.
Cool.
But, I mean, do you want to talk about like how much of the lore do you know?
I don't know shit about the lore. I
mean, again,
I played the game and I had fun playing the game, no matter how many times I got my shit pushed in. But that's the whole thing. I do understand the appeal of FromSoft games and the difficulty of them, because if you set your mind to it and you defeat the boss, it's like, oh, there's that feeling. But other things, I've heard people complain that there's some bosses that you don't celebrate when you beat them. You just go, thank God that's fucking over, because they're so frustrating. So where do you find the happy medium, I guess? No?
You quit being a bitch and you get good.
You quit being a bitch. You're so pleasant.
You get good, scrub.
Get good, scrub.
Quit complaining. Pick your weapon back up. Go back there and eat that horse.
Eat that horse. What?
It's a DBZ abridged reference.
Okay.
It's like so in DBZ abridged, they make Goku out to be a complete moron. And you know the whole saying of like get back on and ride that, like get back on the horse after you fall off and yada yada yada. He says that, except he goes, he says instead of getting on that horse, he basically says you eat that horse. It's just him being stupid. That's realistically all it is.
So what you got for Elden Ring lore?
I mean, I could tell you the ending of the DLC, because there were a lot of shit was revealed. Not really.
So okay. A lot of people talking about how is it Milena? I thought
Mikola.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. Finish your statement and I can correct you whenever you're
the last boss. So the boss. Huh?
Mikola is the final, technically the final boss.
Who the fuck is Milena?
Technically, Melania is his twin sister, the Rot Queen, the one that everyone was heart.
So I wasn't actually even on the final boss. I'm trying to remember what the last thing I did.
No. Mikola was the final boss of the DLC.
I'm talking about the original. I'm talking about Elden Ring. I'm not
the
talking
original.
About
okay, so in the original game,
no, I didn't fall asleep watching the Acolyte.
In the original, I almost did. In the original game, the final boss is Radagon, which is the father of Mikola, Melania, and now Mesmer. He's the one of the
I
new.
wasn't even at the final boss. I just
Oh,
remember
no.
fighting a chick
No.
that goes through multiple phases. I thought that was the final boss.
No, that's Mikola's twin sister, Melania, the Rock Queen. No,
And
no,
she's optional, right?
She is completely optional.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Jesus Christ.
100%
Oh
optional.
my god. Okay. I know I set fire to the
the final boss is Radigan, and then when you beat Radigan, the soul. So Radigan and Marika are they're the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Marika's the one who shattered the Elden Ring, and she can switch genders between being a male or female, and she uses it for deception and all that stuff because she's an envoy of the Greater Will, which is the Golden Order's god.
Mm-hmm.
Yada yada yada. And she actually had 3 children by herself. Her somehow they never explain it because they don't know how to fucking explain it. Honestly,
somehow Palpatine returned.
Radigan and Marika, who are the same person, had 3 children together, which was Mikola, Melania, and Mesmer.
Mm-hmm.
And Melania was the one that you fought. There's other demigods too. Did you ever fight Radon?
Which one's Radon?
The dude in the big in Caleb, the red area where he's the big open battlefield and he rides on the tiny horse.
Yeah, I beat him with lots of help.
Cool. Because he is the final boss of the DLC.
Oh god.
So so you never fought the Lord of Blood, Moog, did you?
I have no idea.
He was in the Underdark area, like in the temple in the big like Colosseum area. Or not Colosseum area. It's like a anyway.
I did go down there.
And he had the giant egg behind him that had the arm sticking out of it.
Couldn't tell you.
Anyway, so Mikola,
It's been a while since I played it, man. Okay.
Well, you need to do a new playthrough, and I'll help you play it. So Mikola orchestrated pretty much everything that happened after the shattering. And whenever you killed Radon, he wanted Radon as basically his bodyguard. Like he needed a warrior to defend him because in order for Mikola to become a god himself, he has to shed like his flesh, his soul, his powers, everything. He needed someone to protect him, basically. So he took Radon's soul and put it inside of Moog's body, and which is the Lord of Blood. And so the final boss of the DLC is Radon at his prime, because what you fight him is his weakest state.
Mm-hmm.
So and he's the boss that took me 5 hours to beat.
You and everybody else.
He is by far the hardest boss in the DLC. I beat Mesmer in like 2 to 3 tries. Mesmer's the guy who's in the DLC trailer, the one with the spear and the snakes. Who is also confirmed to be a demigod, one of the children of Marika and Radigan. It's a lot, but it's really fucking good. It's solid.
I can see I'm gonna end up having to play it again.
Yes, you do.
I still like I said, I think I said before, I still need to finish Armored Core 6. But getting back into that is going to take me a few tries.
Well, you know what? It's the summer. You can use this excuse to play video games with your kids by letting them watch you play Elden Ring and then suffer.
Have my situational disabilities around me.
Yeah.
I
oh no! I have to stop playing video games to be a responsible parent.
I do that all the fucking time. So what else is new? You know, being a actual responsible parent. But, you know. Okay.
But yeah, great game. The DLC the DLC is so much bigger than
we brought that up, staring at his dick. You know, hopefully
he did say that earlier in the beginning of the stream. So
this is Disney Star Wars. My little tax write-offs. See, watch me show you temper. Oh my god. Come here, my little tax write-offs. Watch me show you my temporary disability. That doesn't sound well. Oh god. I think my brain's starting to fall out my ear. Today is starting to catch up with me. I'm a father, but having a kid is a disability. Yeah. Depends on your point of view, really, but that's why
It's
you
all a matter of
plan.
perspective, really.
It is all a matter of perspective, but you don't say it all. You don't say it in a video. You don't say it in a video when you're talking about video game difficulty and a pause feature. You just don't, because regardless, like somebody commented on the video I did, and let's see if I can find it.
I mean, you sure as shit can't pause when you're playing
an online game.
Yeah.
You can't pause playing.
You can't pause Elden Ring.
You can't pause.
Not even not even if you're playing. Not even if you're playing. If you're playing offline mode with Elden Ring, you still can't pause.
You can't. Let's see. Did you watch her video? She talks about Elden Ring. Yes, I know. Being too hard. Yeah, I know.
It was not that hard. These people need to just get fucking good. See, the problem was that the people thought they were going to go in there, build with go into the DLC with all these massive, powerful builds and just wipe the floor with it. The thing is, Miyazaki was like, no. I have designed it, and my team has designed it to where it scales to your character. So however strong your character is, the game is as strong as you. It scales to you. If I can, I'm not the best Souls player, but if I can beat it, I'm pretty sure anyone can beat it. And you don't have to give into the whole, like, if you use the mimic tier, if you use magic, if you don't, basically, like, people believe they have to go in. They're probably going in there wearing no armor, wielding no weapons, trying to punch everything to death with no magic because they're afraid of getting judged by the Souls community. Who gives a fuck? Play the game how you want to. Enjoy the damn game.
Popular comments on the video talking about Alana Pierce. Did you even watch the video? It's like, yeah, I did. I heard what she said, and she's not asking for a difficulty slider. She's not talking about this. She's asking for a pause feature. It's like, yeah, I get that. I understand that. However, she called having children a situational disability, and that is what I was criticizing. So I just want to respond to people like, did you listen to my video? I don't know. Calling your children.
I haven't got to that video yet, so.
Oh, it's fun. It's a fun little thing. But anyway, let's go ahead and call it, because I'm falling over.
You hear that, guys? Yeah. He can't hold out.
I can't hold out. Well, I'm just gonna get up and walk around. I need to get something to drink.
You can play some Elden Ring.
I'm gonna go play some V Rising for a little while before I call it a night, or just stay up for however long I feel like it. What you doing? What you got going on now that you've smashed Elden Ring DLC?
I'm building this damn commander deck again, and hopefully not making sure I got the same cards that I had last time.
Are you okay? So you're building the deck on an app to play online or something?
No. So pick up for? If I can, right now the price of this deck that I'm building, because it gives me the price, is $1,802.
Entirely retarded, but yeah, let's moving on.
So what I do is this program lets you build the decks on there for free and play the decks for free.
Okay.
So what I do instead of spending my entire
it's an app that you're able to use and play on.
But I can take it also has a program, a feature on it that lets me download the entire list of the deck, and I can copy and paste that list onto a proxy system, and I can I go to a Office Depot or just a regular printer, and I print the cards out myself and use proxies instead of spending, and it costs me like $5. So that $1,800 deck just turned into $5.
Well, I don't know if Wizards of the Coast is like Games Workshop. They'll sue you into oblivion for intellectual
I'm not making money off of it. I'm not using it to make money. I'm using it to play Magic with my friends and in a private setting where no money is being made.
Yeah, so GW will. Yeah, I heard a story today. A guy printing miniatures, change here and there, for Warhammer Fantasy, miniatures that GW does not print anymore. They don't make anymore. They don't sell anymore. And he was doing it, and he would sell the files for free. He offered the files, the printing files, for free, so anybody could go out and print their own. But he also had a Patreon that accepted donations. And for the past 8 months, Games Workshop took him to court. Didn't just send him a cease and desist, took him to court and is running this poor bastard through the ringer. And I was like, he just wants them to go away. So be careful messing with Games Workshop. They have no problem with litigation.
Oh,
No
well,
problem
I'm not posting. I'm not going online,
Mhm.
and saying here, buy this or here's this for free with a Patreon. No, this is me doing it on my own, by myself, just playing the game because I can't afford these fucking cards because the cards are expensive, and it's ridiculous how expensive they are.
That's why they're called card crack. Card crack. I don't think I could ever get back into Magic. I have my own addictions.
You mean Lego?
Let's see. You can't say that over a video game. It's so stupid. I'd rather blame the lag, like the ESP. My kids are crying. Let me go on. No, just put the fucking controller down. I mean, but I'm gonna die. Yeah. Okay. What's more important? Like, you have to have your priority straight. She's just asking for a pause button. Like, yeah, but Elden Ring it has
Souls,
online features.
Yeah,
Souls
you can get
games
invaded
have
at any
online
time.
features. So, and apparently there is a way to actually pause the game. I think going into the equipment and going
No, there is
into,
no way to pull. It's the Souls game.
well, no, I'm talking about Elden Ring specifically. There are people that have come out and said, yeah, it's a little length. It's drawn out. Like, you have to go to your equipment, your inventory, and then check the lore on the thing to actually be able to pause the game or something. But I mean, just first of all, make plans around, when your child is awake and when they're asleep. But understand that, kid wakes up, put the controller down. That's it. Just that simple. Put the controller down. I've had to do it numerous times. I'm in the middle of a game, my phone rings, and I got to take care of it. So unfortunately, all of a sudden, I get lagged out in Rocket League. Oopsie doopsie. Sorry. If I do it again, I get flagged. Set your priorities. I don't know. I guess that's my problem. But anyway, new video coming out tomorrow. Happy 4th of July. Everyone be safe. Drink some for me, because I don't fucking drink anymore. But anyway, what else we got?
Drink responsibly, kids.
Drink responsibly. Drink at home. That's the best place to drink at home. But anyway, that's it for tonight. Y'all have a good night. Say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.